when I look at you.
Yeah.
Your muscles have muscles. Like right now, like your muscles have muscles, man.
Bro, it's good genes, bro.
Guys, I'm with the former welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru Usman. It's my guy right here. Y'all know this my dude, so it is what it is. If it seemed like we buddying up a little bit too much, but personally, I tried to text this dude for a month. He didn't respond. So I'm like, what's going on? He said he was in the lab. Said he was getting better because, as you know, last time the fight didn't go to his favor. I spoke to Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards said that was his worst night, and you couldn't finish him.
End of the day, you couldn't finish me on my worst day. That was one of my worst performances of my career, you know. And
he said, so what can you expect this time when he feels like he'll be better without some of the factors that played into the first fight, right? So he said at altitude after the first round, he started to get a little fatigued. You train there. But in London, there is no altitude. He said he's going to be so much better this weekend. To what do you say to that?
See, how disrespectful is that statement? It's extremely disrespectful. But the problem is, and the one thing he's not accounting for is that's not the first time we fought. That was the second time.
Yeah.
So what you want to tell me about the first time we fought? Because the first time looked a lot like the second fight. He can say whatever he wants to say. You know, I think that was a very disrespectful statement, and I think that was walking into a room and you saw a lion sitting in the corner, and you wanted to poke that lion, then go outside because the lion didn't do shit.
Yeah.
You go outside and tell everybody, man, I'll poke that lion. He ain't doing nothing. Okay. Well, the lion then woke up, and this Saturday, all that shit that he was talking, you're going to have to say it to me.
Yeah. People talk about bullets and board material, right? And you've always said, I judge you. I'm the jury. I'm the executioner because everything you say will be used. Do you take these things that you hear from people and you put them up somewhere, or you put it in your phone, or is it just running your memory constantly like, yo, I got to punish this dude for this?
Yo, it stays up here. It stays up there. And I try to stay off social media. I don't really on it a lot, but I got good friends like Will Harris that will find out or hear something.
He's just messy.
Will
just messy. He messy.
Oh, Will messy.
Boy, he messy as hell.
He messy though, but that's my brother.
He is. He cool. Like, we all love him.
Yeah.
But like when I get a message from Will, I'm like, God dang it, what are you saying now? Who talking shit? Right? It's like, the moment you see a message from Will, you like, man, somebody talking shit or doing something. So here come Will to start some mess.
Nah. The thing with Will's observant. You know, he's a bit of a troll.
No,
but he's
the dude that tell you like, hey, bro, if this dude knock this off your shirt, he talking about your mama. Remember like the stick thing? We're gonna put the stick on your shoulder, trying to get you in a fight.
He was like, yo, hey, you know he said that about you though.
But he's loyal.
Yeah.
He's a loyal dude. He pays attention. He's a cool brother.
Yeah, Will's my dog.
But you're putting all that in your mind.
Everything, you know, I hear it and it's just like, okay. I'm a market. I'm a market. You got to answer for it. And you know what, our brother Habib, you know, you can say all you want to say, but when we get in there, let's talk now.
Punish. Yeah.
Let's talk now.
But you know, when I listen to you and I watch the countdown and some of the interviews, Usman, it's almost like you're a little bit dismissive of him.
Of who?
In Edwards, in regards to him as a fighter, because the reality is you guys have been in there for 39.5 minutes. And for the vast majority of that, you've been winning. But why do you feel like that? Is that more from what the things he said? Or is that how you really feel like this dude just not really on my level?
No, it's you know, I done wrestled you once during the season. I wrestled you at the conference finals. Yep. You know, the conference finals, and you caught me. I'm beating you.
Got you with a
I'm beating
headlock.
you by 13 points, and you caught me.
Cow catcher.
Yeah,
some
caught me
crazy
with a cow
shit.
catcher, and you pinned me.
Yep.
And now you talking, you doing interviews, and you saying all these things. Oh yeah, I'm better. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You haven't shown me anything to make me feel like you're better. I'm running up the scoreboard on you every time.
Yep.
So I'm not dismissive. I recognize you can't hit me with the cow catcher. You can't hit me with the move. You can't throw that beautiful head kick, by the way, and land it. But at the same time, you saying you can stay with me skill for skill. That's
he hasn't really shown
that's
that.
where I want to. That's where I want to see. I want to see that.
Yeah. You know, you were talking about the kick, and you said that he threw it multiple times and he just blocked it, right? What do you think? Have you watched it back? Because Justin told me he has not watched him lose to Charles Oliveira since.
Yeah.
You've watched it back. What happened in that moment that you missed that
Yeah.
you didn't the other times?
No, I put myself in that moment, and I know exactly what I was thinking. I know exactly what I was planning, what I was plotting for him.
I'll tell you, off record, our personal conversation, I thought that you should have kept pressuring him.
Yeah.
And I thought that's why it ended up happening, and I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though.
No, I 100%, I get that, and I could have. But what I was plotting, what I was planning, is I was setting him up for something. But what I didn't account for is I was going into that fight with a pretty substantial injury that I didn't, of course, you don't say nothing to anybody. You just got to get to the fight. And so the injury hindered me from really moving the way I wanted to move.
Yeah.
And thank God that's not the case this time. But so I thought I was doing, in my head, you picture it differently. I think I'm setting him up the way that I want to set him up, but I wasn't moving enough to where I'm giving ground and I'm keeping him right there. And so shake left, shake right, and I wanted to set him up. And it was just a beautiful kick. He stepped in through the technique. And of course, my defense is there, but I see the kick late. I see the kick late. I'm just like, it was almost like watching. I'm like, damn it. And then next thing you know, they telling you, hey, you know where you at? You know where you at?
Tell you something.
I was like, yeah, I know where I'm at. Salt Lake City.
No, let me say this. Hey, bro, one time when Jones got me, I would cry. As Bob would happen, he would tell me. I'd walk about 10 minutes, forget again. Start crying again. What happened? I did that 5 times, bro.
For me, it was just.
I did it 5 times though.
I was zen.
And that's crazy.
And then once I was zen, in the cage, of course, I'm like, damn, what was
You're
that?
mad, yeah.
What was that? But then zen, didn't really say anything. I'm good. The whole way. Then I was sitting in the ambulance, and then they're asking me these questions, and I'm like, yeah, I came to. I'm like, oh,
It
damn.
hit you. Yeah, it hit you.
If I'm sitting in here, that means something happened. Damn it.
You had forgot?
Well,
Bro,
at
just
that
keep
time,
forgetting, bro.
it's at that time. It's like it's not.
not registered.
You're lost. But it's just like you're starting to replay everything. Oh, this. Oh, God.
I lost 5 times that night. I swear to God. I lost, forgot I lost, didn't realize I lost again. That happened to me 5 times. But let me tell you one thing. So we have a friend, Sean Bunch.
Yeah.
Right? And
That's my Sean.
yeah,
Beasley.
Bunch, Sean Beasley. But Sean Bunch called me after he said, hey, you talked to Kamaru. And I was like, yeah, I spoke to him. I was like, surprising. He was like, what you mean? I was like, bro, he wasn't mad. I was like, he wasn't mad. The way that you handled it was so different. And then Sean Bunch said something to me. He goes, bro, I was watching him. And even though he lost, he goes, I was proud of him because he goes, he can do everything. He goes, he can strike, he can wrestle, he's in great shape. He says, so I'm thinking to myself, I'm proud of my brother. But so I was thinking to myself the same thing. Like, the guy has all the skills. But the way you handled that, to me, was even surprising because, bro, we spoke on Sunday. And you just wasn't harboring no bad ill towards it. How did you do that?
No, it was
Especially being 16-0 to start. 6 title defense. He may be better than George St. Pierre. Like, how did you do that?
I think it's just I've said it. I was brought up. I was classically trained for this, and not just fighting or the techniques or whatnot, but being able to look up to such wonderful representative of the sport, representative of people that look like me, with you, with Rashad Evans. I basically watched and wanted to mold myself in the way that I feel that represented the sport the best and represented who I was the best. And so it was, after it happened, of course, there's, like I said before, when you're champion, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of things going on. And it was almost like, I wanted silence.
Yeah, like a little bit of
I wanted
relief.
silence, like silence. Everybody just, keep it down. Give me some space. Let me eat in peace.
Yeah.
Let me hang with my daughter in peace.
Yeah.
And it was, after that, it was just like silence. But in that silence, I found that dog.
That dog back.
Yeah, I found that dog. So, like I said, this Saturday, I'm looking to sometimes you just want to get in the fight.
You do.
Like me and Covington won. We could have wrestled.
Y'all could have wrestled. It was a fight.
We could have wrestled, but I was just
nasty.
like, no, we need to fight.
Yeah.
We need to fight. You was
For
down
all
the block
the
in
things
the
that we
hood.
said,
Yeah, you was in
we
the
gotta
hood
fight.
talking this. We gotta fight.
You wanted to fight here in England.
Yeah.
You haven't been to Europe since 2010, wrestling.
Yeah.
That was the last time you competed here. So why did it matter to you to be able to perform in front of these folks?
Man, I have so much love and so much fans here. This is UK. This is half
when
Nigeria.
you wrestled here?
What?
How'd you do when you wrestled?
I think I went 2-1.
It's so hard out here, huh?
Yeah. It was just that time change. Cause wrestling, you don't come out a week out. You come out
right before,
cut weight, and you got to go. But I just have so much love and fans here. And this is UK. This is half Nigeria.
It is.
It's half Africa.
They told me they got some good, all the good food around here too.
Crazy. This is like New York, but a little bit older and a little bit more culture. So, I love it. I wanted to put something on for my UK fans, and it's like putting, just checking off all the boxes.
Yeah.
Headline Vegas, headline MSG.
Yep.
This is another one. Headline the O2 in London and UK. It's just, I'm just blessed to be in this moment, and I cherish it.
You had so many names, right? It was Canelo, it was Conor, all these names. But what's the change having to go back and fight Leon Edwards again, and how do you see the fight playing out this weekend?
Well, the change is when you're in that position. I was in a position where I done ran through the whole.
You're looking for something bigger.
You just at that point you just want to test yourself. You want to do something crazy to push the envelope more and more. Which is why I was crazy enough to want to go and test myself with Canelo and all these guys. But now I'm faced with a challenge. In front of me, I'm faced with adversity. I have to face that head on, get through that. So with Leon, this is it's another adversity.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling than when you're back there in that tent. They cutting the gloves off.
And
they about to sign this,
and you get the belt,
and you won, and you know I just mission accomplished. There's no better feeling than that. And so right now, that's my focus. I got to go out there and feel that feeling.
I know how you say that everything motivates you, but at this point, that highlight, you got to be done with seeing that highlight.
Oh yeah.
Right, it's got to be yo, I don't need to see this shit again for the rest of my life.
But the thing is, it never I don't know whether I'm different psychologically. It's I can sit there and watch it.
Really?
I can watch it.
Every time they play the highlight.
But that's the only thing they're gonna play for him.
Yeah,
what else they gonna play? What else they gonna play?
You were winning the fight.
What else? We done fought how many 8 rounds, 9 rounds? What else are they gonna play?
Yeah.
Nothing.
This weekend is gonna be crazy, man.
Nothing. Yes.
I love that it has a little bit more to it this time. It got a little bit of that spice in it, with,
we gotta talk.
With y'all too.
We gotta talk. This Saturday we gonna talk. Me and him.
Man. Yo. Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian Nightmare, fights this weekend. UFC 286. He challenges, can you believe that? He challenges Leon Edwards for the welterweight championship of the world. Make sure you press the buy button. Pay-per-view starts at 2 p.m. on the West Coast, 5 Eastern. So make sure you're up early and you're ready to watch Nigerian Nightmare try to become the champion again. Yo, last time I saw you this worked up was when Jabari was disrespecting Angela Bassett on the Black Panther 2.
Yeah, I had to let him know.
Yeah, watch your tone, Jabari. Hey, my boy's watch your tone. Hey, he's ready for this weekend. Until next time, guys, subscribe, tell your friend to tell your friend. DC has a YouTube channel. And watch Nigerian Nightmare try to become the champion again. Hey, thanks for checking in with me again. My very first interview on my YouTube channel to still now today, my brother, Kamaru Usman. You guys check him out this weekend. Till next time, peace.